It was just mistreatment of workers. It was theft of our wages.
Management made it very clear that they weren't interested in doing the right thing, and we needed to respond to it ourselves.
All of a sudden, when we go public, people are having their jobs threatened. I was fired for showing up and clocking into my shift on time. We organized a petition that had unanimous support from the workers that we were talking to demand access back to the sales and the tip reports from Square. We delivered that to Colin and he laughed in our faces and told us he would look into it.
The company distributed what they called bonuses. They were very careful never to use the term back pay. They were very careful to describe them as bonuses that would make us feel happy about any potential discrepancies that might have existed.
He refused to give us access to the Square point of sale financial data, which we had previously always had access to.
After they announced the bonuses, there was still money that was being taken. We were still experiencing the wage theft.
This was not actually a bonus. This was back pay that their expensive lawyers told them that they legally needed to pay out to us lest we, sue them and make them have to pay out even more.
We've made between $6 and $6.50 an hour in tips. It's a lot of money. Management's solution to their own wage theft was to remove the option to tip in our stores.
They have illegally threatened and intimidated workers at my location and other locations for their involvement in the union. I personally was fired for my involvement in the union.
They threatened my job for entirely made up reasons. They claimed that I was wearing sandals in January and threatened my job as a result. They've threatened 2 other workers at 9th Street. They've cut my hours down from 35 to 36 normally. I'm working 19 and a half this week.
One of the people I'm working with has to support her parents on the salary. Another one, has a family, right? So these people, they cannot afford to miss 5 hours of work. They just cannot, because they are living paycheck to paycheck.
The company has gone on just an absolute hiring blitz to try and drown out the pro-union voices on the team.
They've been going around saying these folks from the union are anarchists who just want to burn my company down. They just want to destroy Union Kitchen. These are attacks on the people that they're supposed to take care of. And that's just really sad. It's really heartbreaking, it's really upsetting. I think the union busting campaign that management has embarked on is an abandonment of the values that they purport to believe in.
We sit down to this meeting and it's just him talking to himself, essentially. He said that, a union wouldn't bring higher pay. In fact, it might actually drop our salaries, and was just trying to kind of scare people, saying union dues are gonna cost you so much, you're not gonna be able to afford stuff.
It's been really, really beautiful to see the community support that we've received, from all of our regulars. They see our union buttons and, they ask us how the fight is going. They tell us to keep it up. Folks come in and order coffee and say their name is Solidarity. Union Kitchen needs a union, and we're going to win this election. We're going to go through contract negotiations, and we're going to win the things that we deserve.
I'm hoping to see hopefully $20 an hour minimum. The living wage in Arlington is around $19.50, so I expect a living wage for all workers, and I think that's the bare minimum. Businesses aren't successful if they can't pay their workers a livable wage.
Every workplace deserves a union, and people that are willing to stand up to companies like Starbucks and demand their rights as workers has just been unbelievably inspiring. And I think that we've taken some lessons from their campaign, and I hope that they've seen what we're doing, and they realize that they've inspired a whole wave of coffee shops and other small businesses around the country to follow in their footsteps. It's time to stop messing around and actually listen to your workers. It's unbelievably important that if you're going to showcase yourself as a progressive company that's a member of the community, you actually help out those workers that are so excited and proud to join the company in the first place that they want to spread your company's mission out there.